Okay, I've been working on the firebox for the Royal Blue for the American Flyer cast iron Royal Blue, the bullet-nosed Pacific, and I have some features on mine. Not everybody does have. I just know that. In one case, there's a window outlined there, and on mine, Leon, who painted my body, actually cut that window out. There's also some panes of a window in the front here, and he cut those out. So mine is open here and here, where this one is only open in the back. Okay. So I thought, well, if I had some lights and I could put the light back there, you'd actually see through that, and maybe that would be a good idea. So I've taken this. This is the I know how to hold it, right? This is the design I started with, and this is where I'm at the moment. And underneath it is the ash pan. I didn't add the thin layer that I have in mind, but in any case, here's what we've done. I've cut it at an angle, severe angle, because when you look into this, you'll see in the body there's that grayish space there. That's an angle that the body has, so the top will be shorter than the bottom. The bottom will be longer in order to block off the hot gases coming from the steam engine. So I've moved that in. I've pushed the wall in about 7 or 8 millimeters so that there's some space between the side window and the wall, and I'm hoping I can put some light either behind it or in front of it, or somehow light that up so light comes out the windows as well as the cab. We'll see what I can come up with. Should be interesting. Then I just carried that all the way around. I narrowed the fire. Well, I could make it a little more easy for you guys. There we go. I narrowed the firebox a littlest bit. I didn't shorten it like I talked about. I just put in. The fireman is going to be sitting more or less on a pedestal right here, and he's going to be leaning over, looking at things, or over here, I guess, because there's the handle, right? So he's going to be able to lean over and look at the gauges, and then lean over and look out straight down the track through that window, and then also out the side. And he could also lean out. There is one window that is open. He could lean out and open it and lose his eyeglasses like I did once. I wasn't on a steam engine, but I looked out the window, my eyeglasses flew off. All right. Anyway, so this took 3 hours. Modifying a part is sometimes harder than just going from scratch, but I really didn't want to do all this stuff again, so I kind of didn't do that. I did it the harder way, more or less, but I don't know. I get through it. It's fine. And I think I'm printing a piece now. Oh, I see I might have some problems. Oh, shit. Seems like I have a lot of problems. I'm printing it on low density, high speed, all that, and it looks like it's probably not going to come out too well. But this is why we print to test. That's a print, high speed. So I'm going for dimensional accuracy. So I'm going to see how the length is and all this other stuff. And if there's a side that's too thin or something's not filling in properly, I can beef it up on the next time, which will be tomorrow because it's late. This took a lot of time, but I feel good about it in that the Royal Blue is a special engine, and I don't mind putting it in. Well, you know, you're saying, yeah, I'm building my own, right? Okay, but I know others that have the Royal Blue, and they all act like they want it to be special, and I agree with them. Let's try it, okay? So I'll put this together. I can see a hole in there right now. Oh, that's for the bottom. I know what that's for. That's for the harness to come out. Okay. Anyway, I'll work on this too again tomorrow and keep you filled in. But tomorrow's Friday. I mean, I have to get this done tomorrow. This engine has to be going into final on on Saturday, because Sunday I have got to be cutting chassis on the mill. I have to. If the engine's not done, I'll be cutting chassis on Sunday. I can tell you, I'll be cutting that notch in the chassis for the gear, and I will be doing a few other things around here, posting, setting up my account on Thingiverse, and posting some STLs in anticipation that I'm going to be looking at 1,000 subscribers in the next week or two. Pretty exciting. Lots of good feedback from you guys. I appreciate all of it. And I know not every video is not so cool or exciting. I don't know what to say. This one is tedious. If you'd watched me do this, you would have shot yourself in the head. I almost did, and I was doing it. But I try to show you the stages and the steps. I don't want to make it sound like it's impossible. This is not impossible. It's complicated for me because I'm just complicated. I make it complicated, I guess. But in any case, don't be afraid of CAD. You can learn it. You can make things. You can design your own part. We had some very simple parts, right? The little bracket we needed to hold the reed switch for the sensor, that popped right out. The speaker box, that came out real nice. And glue a speaker in there, and you got a speaker baffle. We make our own trucks, our trucks for the tender, and these trucks can be built for anybody, any cars. There's a 6-axis truck. We design that and print it, so you guys can do that too if you have a printer, or if you have a buddy, or your kid has a printer, or his school has a printer, or her school. I've heard libraries have printers now. You go to libraries, no books. It's all tablets and 3D printers. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad. I kind of like books, but that's okay. You can print all the brackets that go inside the engine to hold all the digital stuff. Yeah. And, we have a tender chassis that we've printed. This is the extended chassis, extended range tender chassis for the Royal Blue. So you can use my files to print your own engine. You can change them. You can design something else. You can work with buddies, and you build this and I'll build that, and let's build a train. Okay. It could be a cool, fun hobby. Okay, prototype's done. I'm going to go look at it later.